going on, y'all? It's your boy Saint Klutch. Welcome to the Klutch Talk podcast show / YouTube vlog. I'm starting this off on YouTube, and then I'm gonna start posting this on Spotify and iTunes. And I kind of did one a couple of years ago, but I kind of fell back on it. So God has been calling me to get back on this. So here we are. And so our first topic today. Oh, before we get going, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and if you guys like what you guys are hearing, make sure you guys just keep following along, because here we're just going to talk about a lot of Christian values, music, entrepreneurship, business, religion, politics, anything and everything under the sun, and hopefully that's going to help strengthen your faith in Christ, help build you guys up. And for those who aren't believers in Jesus, that it helps maybe clarify things and helps bring you guys closer to God. So anyways, today's first topic that we're going to talk about is that Maverick City, Dante Bowe controversy that's been happening the last couple weeks, or last couple days, sorry. But it's probably been longer than that. But if you guys aren't familiar, Maverick City decided to pause their relationship with Dante Bowe due to some certain behaviors they saw from him. And I think the one in particular was he was at a party bus, and he showed a story that he was in there bumping Bad Bunny music. And so if you guys know, Bad Bunny's a secular artist who definitely doesn't glorify God. And so I think that was really what pushed it over the edge. There was probably other things prior to that. I know there was that Lil Nas X comment, but there's definitely probably more. So they decided to pause the relationship, and the Christian world is kind of in an uproar and split between what to do in this situation. A lot of people were like, well, where's the grace that Maverick City sings about? The grace that you guys say Jesus has for us. And I think actually this was very gracious in their approach, because they could have easily said, we're done working with him, we don't want to associate with this guy anymore. But they said, no, we're just pausing it, we're taking a break, but we're going to be there for him and to help him throughout this process. And Dante actually put his Instagram on private as well and said that he was taking a break as well from social media and all this stuff, because the rise to fame that they had in the last couple of years was pretty fast. And so a lot of things were probably thrown at him, and a lot of temptations, spiritual attacks. And so I think it's good and it's wise for him to take a break and just kind of recharge, and hopefully he turns back to his first love, which is Jesus Christ, and why he's doing this. Because at the end of the day, he is a worship leader, and I'm a worship leader at my church, and so you're kind of held to a higher standard because you are leading people in the worship of the Lord. And so I remember in our church, they had us just sign a conduct that this is what you're going to abide in. And pretty much what it is that you're claiming that you're going to be walking the walk of Christ, that you're not just saying it, that you're actually living it out. And so, for Dante to do that, it kind of, rubbed people the wrong way. And I get it. But there's other people who are like, well, no, you guys are just done. Stop working with him. Just excommunicate him. Like, you should have nothing to do with this guy, because he's shown you multiple times that he's not showing the fruits, pretty much, that he's just talking it but not walking it. And with that, I kind of just say, like, take a step back and, look in the mirror, because we can be that way sometimes. We've actually done that in the past. We're probably doing it now, and we probably will do it in the future. Like, we all fall short daily, which is why we need Jesus Christ, which is why it's called grace, because it's something that we don't deserve, but God gives it to us anyway. And so I think Maverick City handled it the best way possible. And I think that don't cut him off, but yeah, take a break. Pray for him. I think that's the best thing that we can do in this situation, is pray for him, because at the end of the day, we all need that, like, we all need to be strengthened. And so I pray that he has a good community around him of brothers and sisters in Christ that are just going to help him through this process. And I pray for Maverick City as well, that they're able to, grow from this situation and learn from it, and be able to discern more things in the past, in the future, with other artists that they're working with. So yeah, I think that's just pretty much it. I just want you guys to pray for him. Pray for Maverick City. Pray for everyone right now, all our brothers and sisters, because at the end of the day, we should be united in Christ. We shouldn't be divided by stuff like this, situations like this. Like, these things should actually bring us more united, because we can understand that we all fall short. Like the story of the prodigal son, like, he ran away and then did his own thing. And then he came back, he turned around, and what did the father do? He didn't, scold him for leaving or whatever and said that he wasn't worthy. No, what did he do? He ran to him. He ran to him before he could even come to the door and embraced him and said, welcome home, my son. And so that's what we want to happen here with Dante Bowe, that he just repents, he turns from whatever it is that he was doing, and we don't know the whole story, but that he just turns around and comes back to the Father, his first love. And so that's pretty much what I wanted to say here. If you guys have any, questions, any comments, any of your thoughts of your own, leave it down in the comments section. Please be respectful. Let's talk this in a respectful way and make sure that we're always glorifying Christ in our words and in our actions. So that's all I got to say to this. God bless you all. Have a blessed day or evening whenever you guys are watching this. Peace. I'll talk to you guys soon.